Hi, I'm Naomi and this is Sunny Side Up. Scrambled! We call it scrambled because we're in quarantine mode, we're at home with our families, we're always looking for something delicious to eat, and Shavuot is coming. This fish recipe is guaranteed to melt in everybody's mouths. They're going to beg you to make this all year. We're going to get started with 3 big pieces of salmon. My family is small because I think most families are a little bit smaller. We're not having a lot of company, so I got 3 pieces of salmon. We're just going to take some cornstarch and some lemon pepper, and we're going to make a coating for our salmon. So this is one of my family's favorite recipes, and my daughter Gabby begs for me to make this all year. And the coating on the fish really helps the sauce that we're going to make stick. This is one amazing sauce. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get our pan heated up, and I'm going to add in a little bit of oil. So we've got our oil in our pan. We're just swirling it around, making sure the bottom of the pan is getting hot and coated with oil. We're going to take our salmon, and these gorgeous pieces of salmon. I happen to love salmon, but you can do this with whitefish, you can do this with tilapia, you can do it with flounder. We want to coat it because it really helps that sauce stick. Okay, as soon as our oil is hot in the pan, we're going to lightly sear our salmon, and we want to just get a little bit of color on our cornstarch. Shaking little extras off, and in our pan it goes. Our first piece goes in, our second piece goes in, and you want to hear that sizzle. Oh, I love that sound. Okay, making sure again, just dipping the sides as well of the salmon, and in it goes. After it's had like 2-3 minutes, I'm going to flip it over. Look at that nice crust. Looks so good already. My kids are going to come down going, Mom, when's dinner ready? And now we're going to get our ingredients ready for our sauce. I have 2 tablespoons of flour, a teaspoon of lemon pepper, and 2 tablespoons of butter. We're going to make a roux with that. A roux, R-O-U-X. It's French. It's when you mix a flour and a fat together, and it's the base of a lot of different sauces. We're going to make an incredible lemony wine sauce, which is from fresh lemons and some white wine. Does not get better than that. Okay. I have an oven to tableware dish. I actually just bought this. It's actually brand new. I feel like this dish screamed dairy. So a new dish for myself for Shavuot. And I'm just going to take my fish out now, and I'm going to put it in my pan. And look what it looks like. Looks amazing. And it's not cooking. We're just searing it. Just want that crust on the outside to develop. And I'm putting it in my oven to tableware pan. We can cook in it, bake in it, serve it straight to the table. It's what I love, simplicity. Okay, in the same pan, you just throw out this extra oil into the sink. I love doing that. See how we've got this nice lightly brown crust? That's what we are looking for. So I've dumped out my oil, but in the same pan, I'm going to continue making my sauce. I'm taking our 2 tablespoons of butter, and I'm very carefully on a low flame. I'm going to melt that butter. Butter burns really fast. We just really have to keep an eye on it. And that's why I prepare all my ingredients right in front of me. I do this all the time, even when I'm not doing a kosher.com show. Okay, now I'm going to add my flour, and this is a roux. Now you need to give the flour cook it for a minute, because if you don't cook it for a minute, it will taste like floury. So you want to mix the flour and the butter really well. It's foamy. It's going to get a little bit light brown. Growing up in Australia, we used to have this slogan from the butter companies: butter is better. It's stuck with me all these years. Okay, let's go. We're actually almost done. We're going to take a teaspoon of our lemon pepper. Still building up our flavors. Now we're going to add juice of a fresh lemon right into the, it's got to be fresh. Fresh is best. I don't want to see any bottled lemon juice. Fresh is best. Yum. Grab that seed that came out. Now we're going to pop in our white wine. Only use a wine that you would drink at your meal. And I'm slowly adding it in, breaking up the clumps of butter that's forming from the thickness, and it will all rehydrate and come together as a beautiful sauce. It smells like lemon already. Yum! Just want to keep stirring it until it comes to boiling point. You don't want to walk away from this. As soon as it comes to the boil and thickens, we're going to give it a minute, and then we're going to pour it over our fish and then throw it in the oven. As you can see, it's coming to the boil around the edges. We're going to hit it with a little salt. Kosher salt as always. Keep in mind the lemon pepper already has a little salt, so you might want to like lick it and just see it to your taste how you like it. A little more salt, a little more pepper, a little bit more lemon. Find that inner chef. Make it your own. Okay, look how nicely that's coming together. I smell butter and I smell lemon. Shutting our flame off. Pouring our sauce now over our fish. And now, see how the sauce sticks to the fish and it doesn't slide right off? That's why we did the searing method beforehand. We're going to cook this at 350 degrees for about 25 minutes. And then we're going to garnish it with some fresh parsley. And then we can eat it right away. I've just taken the salmon out of the oven. I'm going to hit it with some fresh herbs. Oh wow, so pretty. Look, it's show-stopping. And it's salmon and it's beautiful and delicious. When I was growing up, my parents used to say eating fish is good for your brain. So eating this will make you smart, according to my parents. I hope you'll enjoy this recipe. It's really quick, it's really easy. Got some great techniques, great flavors. I hope you'll enjoy it as much as we all do. Wishing you all a happy Shavuot and happy cooking. Hi, I'm Naomi. I almost didn't get my name right there, Jenna, right off the bat. So I've literally made this every single night of the week. This is your dinner. If you could come over. That'll do. Okay. On sunny side up.